Perfect. Perfect. I'm going to record now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're doing amazing. I hope you have a fabulous and a glorious day. And looking forward to your best year. Perfect. Super. I am actually streaming live on Facebook. I'm also live on YouTube. I'm on Zoom. So thank you all for joining. It's been a while. And like I said, I will actually step into this year with vision, with a goal to impact and transform 10 lives, 10 million lives globally. And this is one of the ways I will do it among so many other ways. This morning, we just had an incredible session on Zoom with some fabulous, amazing women. And next time, we'll be sharing some of these sessions as well, live on YouTube. So you may also join us. And today I thought I'll stop by and talk to you about stepping into your greatness in 2024. 2025, before the year ended in 2024, I was talking to you about stepping into 2024 in your full potential, in your greatness, and live the life you work hard and you are destined to live. Thank you all for joining. I'm not facing the camera on Facebook, so please pardon me. The most important thing is you hear what I'm saying. I'm looking straight into Zoom and the YouTube recording, which I'll be sharing later on. So I just want to thank you all so very much for joining me. Like I was actually giving a review about last year, what we looked at towards the end of last year, stepping into 2025 in our full potential, in our greatness. And this year, I'm going to continue in that theme, especially throughout the month of January. And I'll be giving you some foundational pillars. We'll be laying some foundational background. I will not be here for long. Like I have said, I'll be doing a lot of live videos. Is only one of the ways I intend to impact and reach out to 10 million individuals this year. I've got several programs I run. Oh my goodness. I'm going to pick my earrings, okay? I'm going to pick on my earrings. Please forgive me. I'm not going to do it this time with one earring. Please forgive me. I'm just going to do that with you. Amazing, amazing. It's great to have your life. That's the thing, is spontaneous, all right? I'm not actually gonna edit this video, so it is actually live, and that's okay. Things happen in life, we've got to be flexible. The most important thing is to give you this message. And like I said, my goal is to impact and transform 10 million lives this year. And I need your help. I cannot do this alone. I can absolutely not do this alone. I've got an incredible team. I've got the wonderful Sarah, some incredible volunteers, team on board. But you know what? We still cannot do this only by ourselves. We need your help. I need your help. And you're going to help me each time I do a video. If you are blessed, which I believe you will be blessed by this video, not everything may be relevant to you, but I'm confident that there will be some things that I'm going to say that will resonate and that will be actually significant that you can take and apply in your life and see the changes. Please kindly share. Kindly share with others so they too may be blessed, so they too may be impacted. I might not be able to reach everyone. I don't know everyone. I don't know all of these 10 million individuals I'm going to impact and transform this year, but you may know some of them. Would you help me? Can we work on this together? While I share the gifts, the wisdom, the knowledge, the books, the programs I will be delivering, and all of that, please, I ask you to help me share. I will be asking a lot this year. I cannot do it alone. I don't want to take the glory, all right? I'm simply a vessel. I'm being used. It is actually how do you say, a corporate vision. It's not something I'm going to do all by myself. Of course, why I give the messages, why I write the books, why I deliver the programs, I need your support. Will you support me? Would you share this video? Would you please subscribe to my YouTube channel? When you subscribe, I've got great ideas in the future, how I can expand and reach out to more people. And the more you share, the more people get to know about this, and the more you can help me achieve this goal of reaching out and impacting 10 million people at no cost. I'm not asking you to pay me anything. I'm not asking you to pay me anything. It's part of my vision, part of my mission, my purpose of living. But I cannot live isolated. We have to work together. I need you and you need me. And believe me, I am here to serve and I'm serving you. And please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and share and encourage your friends, your peers. I will be doing a lot of work, a lot of programs, a lot of talking, inspirational, transformational messages on health and well-being, personal development, relationships, marriage, health and well-being, of course, which is you all know, leadership, entrepreneurship, self-employment, career development. So I'll be doing everything, all-roundedness. Because for you to step into your greatness, we cannot just simply focus in one area. I cannot thrive in my career and I'm failing in my health and well-being because of my own actions or decisions, or I'm failing in my marriage and my relationships, maybe with my spouse, my children, my family members, my friends. We have to live harmoniously to step into our greatness and live our full potential. There has to be harmony. There has to be equilibrium. We have to thrive all around. We are capable of thriving all around. Yes, it's possible. That's why my talk and my messages and my books, my programs, we have loads and loads of programs. For those of you who are coaches, if you want programs, I've worked with them. I've worked with these programs with thousands of women. I came out with the programs. I do a lot of reading. I do a lot of research. And my own life, I've taught this and delivered these programs for over, I think it's 15 years now plus, and I've been impacting and transforming lives. They are truly groundbreaking. They are truly transformational. We have seen these results over and over again. If you need some of these programs, reach out to me. Of course, there is a part where you're going to invest. It is all done, tailor-made. We have the presentation, PowerPoint presentation. Some of them have up to 200 pages. It may be resilience. I will do a lot on resilience as well. I'll do a lot on emotional well-being. Of course, all of that is personal development. So I've just put them all under the banner of personal development. If you need this, please reach out to me. Like I said, I also still have spaces available for one-to-one or group coaching. If you're in a small group and you think that you benefit from my services, which are infinite, which are endless. And like I said, you're not just having a coach, you're having someone who is doing the work. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a mom of incredible, children who are all best-selling authors of multiple books. They are doing work and impacting life. Some of them are, and they are all entrepreneurs. And I want to share that with you, how you can still thrive as a woman, as a career woman, as a businesswoman, as a wife. I am a power wife. I want to share that with you. I mean, all of these things is not boasting. Like I was sharing with some of the incredible women, my mentees I work with today. I'm like, I'm nowhere. If you think I'm successful, I'm nowhere. I'm like 1 million away from where I have to be. I've still got every single day given the opportunity to live on this planet. Then there is potential within us. There is so much potential. And I will start by potential. Potential is unused energy, unused ability, untapped talents, untapped gifts, all of that, you name it. So when we talk potential, it is trapped within you and me. If we are still living, we've not accomplished all that which we're born to accomplish. That's why we still have time on this earth to fulfill our diverse purposes. And for me, I've got like 1 million, I've done like 1 million of the things I'm supposed to do. And that's why I'm like, you know what? I will stop playing normal. Some of you thought I was still like being excellent. I think I was average. I could much more. And I pushed myself that this year, I'm going to impact 10 million lives. I keep taking it higher. I said 5 million, I went to 10 million. Maybe it might just be 20 million because it's easy. I mean, the whole thing, if I take the action, I execute, and you help me share, why not we can do this? I'm going to release new books, so many more books. My 8th book was released earlier this week. So that's 8 books of this year. I've just put my face of this. And some were like, oh, I thought you were an author. I'm already an author. Of course, I'm a 7 times international best-selling author. This is my 8th book, but my first book for the year. Why I said my first book for the year? If you need to impact 10 million lives this year, there are some people I would never be privileged to meet physically who will not also be able to hear me, but they may purchase my books. So that will be one of the ways. And sometimes I'll give the e-copies for free. All right. I'll be putting one of my books for free now. It's already available for free on my website. And it's on 7 powerful strategies for overcoming life challenges. If you register, you record, maybe that's what I'll be doing. Share my videos, logging into the YouTube channel. We just got to invest, and then I can give back a lot to you and to the community and just have to sell. You might have some of these books. So I'm going to write all books. I'm working on a book right now. All of my books, honestly, I've got 5 books already. I just need to go through, make some changes, add some more piece of work that I have actually gotten from research, additional research and additional work and growth. So I will be releasing so many more books this year. I'll see how it goes because I need to do all of this. So please help me to get these messages, life transformational messages out there. The book I just released, I will have to have a copy the next time I'm talking to you, is The Supreme Law of Gratitude. Powerful, powerful supreme law of gratitude. And it's the ultimate antidote for grief. If you're grieving, beloved, you want to lay your hands on that book. I have been there. I've lost so many dear ones. Above all, I mentioned my mom and my dad, so dear to me. I was a daddy's girl. You must have heard me. My Facebook was a father's tender and compassionate love. Lost all of them. I couldn't even see them. I couldn't even have the opportunity to say my final goodbye to them while they were buried. But yet, I choose to keep them in me, the memories in me, the incredible memories, and they live on in me. And I chose gratitude. And, it took me some time, yes. So I'm sharing with you in this book how you can live life fully, how you can excel, how you can thrive even while grieving. Because the truth is, our loved ones who have left us, they want the best for us. They never want us to crumble, become depressed, and stop living when we have the opportunity to live. It's a privilege to be alive. Being alive itself is something that we should wake up every single morning and say, I'm truly grateful for the gift of life. I did nothing. When we were sleeping, we were unconscious. We didn't know what was happening. Some people have died in their sleep. Some have just gone for a walk, for a run, whatever it is, and they've passed. Here am I. Here are you alive. Is that not something to be grateful for? The most precious gift itself. No matter what we are looking for, maybe we want something we've not had. We've been asking for so many years. If we are not even alive, we will never have the privilege to ask for those things. We'll never have the privilege to receive those things. So let's pause and be grateful. You must develop an attitude of gratitude this year. It is intentional. It is an intentional attitude. It is a lifestyle. It's not a momentarily feeling. Gratitude is not a feeling. Feeling come and go. Feeling are based on, our limbic emotional system, which is not really conscious, which is not from our conscious mind. It is the emotional brain, the primitive brain, and our emotions, sometimes we are not conscious until we involve our conscious mind, then can we become conscious. So we cannot allow, in fact, gratitude is not an emotion. It doesn't depend how I feel or how you feel. It's a state of being. I express gratitude in every moment of my life because every moment of my life I am blessed. Every moment of my life I'm receiving abundant blessings. I'm receiving free air I cannot purchase. Without that air, I will never be able to live. I'm receiving love from loved ones. I'm able to give love. I'm able to share. I'm receiving water. I don't think you can purchase some of the water, you would say. Just so many of those gifts, so many of those gifts. We are not even aware how our heart is working. We are not aware, but it's keeping me. I've been designed in a very, peculiar manner. My whole system is so intricately, so I'm designed, intrinsically designed. So it's not something that's external, I'm aware, it's internally designed to function in this way to sustain me. How privileged am I? How privileged are you? So in this period, as you step into 2024, I haven't really wished you your 2024 yet. Yes, I've sent some small messages here and there, but I thought I would do a proper video. I used to do one. It doesn't matter, honestly, because all of my videos will have really powerful messages, and this is a new year. This is 2025. So if you're watching this video, I want to celebrate you. I want to actually acknowledge you and say, well done for making it in 2025. You are a victor and not a victim. You are a champion. You are a leader. You are not a failure. You are not a loser. You are the top. You are the best of best. You are not average. You are not mediocre. But I need you to believe in this. It's not what I say. I know I'm the best. And I know each new day I become better. For my best is yet to come. And that's why I can decree, I can confidently say, this will be the best year yet I've ever lived. Because I'm going to grow more. I'm going to become better. And all that I'll call later. Please kindly share this video. If you're watching on Facebook, if you're going to watch on YouTube, subscribe to my channel. If you're on Facebook as well, I'm not really looking directly to you. Kindly share this video, please, and subscribe as well to my YouTube channel so you can help me to reach out to 10 million lives this year. Like I was saying, I know definitely that I'm destined for greatness. You are destined for greatness. We are all destined for greatness. I'm very confident. Are you confident? Are you sure of who you are? Do you believe in yourself? So let's pause. The key thing for you to be able to step into your greatness this year, the foundational pillars, we need to set that straight. It's like, I want to eat oranges this year. Okay, that's the end product. I want to have a lot of oranges every morning this year, so I might have some vitamin C. That's what I want to have. Okay. You might go buy the oranges, but whoever is selling the oranges has purchased from someone else, and if you go back to the source, they got a seed. All the oranges we eat today, in other words, came from a simple seed, an orange seed, which had the potential to grow and become an orange fruit and eventually produce several oranges that we consume today. So that's the end product, that's the final, that's the vision. What is the greatness that you envisage? I can't go to where I don't know. I can only go as far as I can see. As far as you can see, that's how far you can go. If this place is a barrier blocking me now, I can go beyond this. For me to go beyond this, I need to break down this barrier, or I need to go above the barrier, by the side of the barrier. So I understand and agree with you. There are several challenges we are facing right now in life. You may be like, oh, Dr. Sylvia, you're talking about me stepping into my greatness, having my best year yet. You don't know the challenges I'm facing and all of that. I do understand. Believe me, I appreciate, I acknowledge that yes, there will always be challenges. That's why you have to have a clear vision. These challenges meet us on our way to exhibiting or to experiencing or living our greatness. They were never there when we were born. So you existed before these challenges. And if you have a clear image of your vision of where you're going to, you'll be able to either call for help to get these challenges or these barriers broken down, or you'll be able to go above them. You'll find an alternative way because you know where you're going to. It's like I'm going to Manchester at the traffic light. I'm not going to just go back home because there's traffic. Or I'll wait for the traffic light. When it turns red, I'm going to move. Okay? If there's so much traffic, you're not just going to, maybe there was an accident on the highway and there's a delay of 2 hours, depending on how important what I'm going to do in Manchester is. I'm not going to give up. So many of us, you know, that have been in situations like that. I've been in situations like that, caught up in traffic. Sometimes it's for holiday, sometimes it's for work. I don't just go back. I know the vision. I know where I'm going to. I know how important it is. So how important is your greatness to you? How important is your life? It's not like greatness is some magnificent thing. That is the full potential we're born to thrive in. Greatness is who we are. You embody greatness. I embody greatness. We're born great. We are created in the image of the magnificent God, the greatest of all, the greatest, the almighty, omnipotent, all powerful, almighty. And you are created in his image. You are a creator. You are almighty. You are omnipotent. You're so powerful. That's why I said we have potential. He's placed so much potential. Is the ability to become something. Is the ability to thrive into who you were called to be. So when I use greatness, you might think, oh, I don't want to be great. That's who you are. You can't say, I don't want to be me. So your life will never be fulfilled. And that's why when we don't live that life of greatness, which we are called to live, we are not fulfilled. We are either crying, we are broke, we are either begging, we are saying we are poor, we are complaining my health is not good, and all of that because we are not living the life we're called to live, the life we're born to live, which is ultimate standard greatness, simply because our source is greatness. We are created from greatness. Just like I told you about that orange seed, it came from oranges. Simply because it came from oranges, is destined to grow and produce oranges and nothing less or nothing more. Producing oranges doesn't mean it's excellent, but of course, it's want to excel as an orange. It's just being what it is. It's not bragging. So I want you to get that very clearly. I'm just going to use greatness because you're great. That's who you are. I want us to stop using a lot of mediocre words because we are so good at using mediocrity. We are so good at being average. How are you? 90% of people you ask, how are you? They'll tell you, oh, not bad. Why must you put bad? Or so. I'm good. Nobody uses excellent, or very few. Everything you ask me, I'm great. It's just so automatic. Even if I may have a cough, I never say I'm fine. I never say I'm amazing, great. My minimum is great because I know I'm destined for greatness. My health is destined for optimal health. I'm destined to thrive in optimal health. It doesn't matter the challenges I face along the way, but I know my goal for my health and well-being. Without that vision of where I'm going to when it comes to my health and well-being, I will derail when those challenges come. I will give in and give up when I'm given a health challenge. Maybe you've just been to the doctor and they've diagnosed you with something. Because you know your vision for your heart, you're not going to give in. You put in all the work. I've seen people who've been drinking all their life. When you tell them in a friend, kind, nice way to stop drinking, they're like, oh, everyone will die anyway. What's the point? Some die from road accidents. I might just drink. Until the doctor has to tell them, you have this, you have diabetes, you have that. It's a matter of life and death. You have 1 year to live, or you're going to die. What happens? Automatically, they stop drinking. We don't need to get into that stage. We don't need to, honestly. We need to make the decision, because the truth is, until you are living in your full potential, you'll not be fulfilled, you'll not be happy, you'll not have joy. You know something is lacking, or you just be living averagely. And that's why if somebody asks, how are you? Not bad. Where's the other one gone to? Where is the good gone to? You were born to thrive. I was born to thrive and excel. So the first thing, okay, the foundation of here, like I was saying, I'm going back there, that we need to lay. We can't be a house without a foundation. I'm not going to start from the top of the house, showing you the great house. You must have an image of the house. You don't go to build a house to lay a foundation without an image of the kind of home you want to build. Are you building one story? Are you building a 5-bedroom? Are you building a 1 room? The foundation will be different based on the home you're going to build. No architect, no builder goes to work without having the image, the finished product. It's on paper, vision. Write down your vision and make it clear. Get this planner, transformation planner, personal and professional transformation planner. Believe me, ultimate planner to fulfill your personal and professional goals in life, above all, to live a purposeful and fulfilling life of abundance in every area of your life. It's authored by me. I use this every single day. At the beginning, good, I'm here with the planner, so that's awesome. I might as well talk on it. That's it there. You start with your life vision. Some people don't know their purpose in life. You need to. I was saying last year, you cannot afford to live life without knowing your purpose. If you don't know your purpose, you can never step into your greatness. If I don't know the purpose of my eyes is to see, for example, I might spend all day just closing my eyes and wonder where I will see. And I'm stumbling, I'm struggling because I'm working in blindness, I'm falling. I never knew the purpose of my eyes is to see. And I'm wondering, why is this life so difficult? How come I can't even see where I'm going to? How come every 1 minute before I get to somewhere I've stumbled and falling 50 times? Ooh, my eyes are to see. That's the purpose of the eyes. And I care for the eyes. I make sure the eyes does not have dirt coming into it and all of that. And I make sure if I don't want to see, I need darkness, I need to rest, I close the eyes to rest. When I wake up in the morning, I ensure my eyes are open to fulfill their purpose. It's as simple as that. When I don't know the purpose of the eyes, then unfortunately, I'm not going to maximize it. I'm not going to benefit from it. I won't serve this body. I'll live in mediocrity. Or maybe by accident, somebody opens my eyes and that day I don't stumble. I'm like, wow, what did they do? Today I didn't stumble. And that's how we live life. Today you're happy, tomorrow you're not happy, because you really don't understand that the light is within you. The light is never out there. And all you need to do is locate that switch and turn it off and turn it on. Like you step into the dark, into a dark room. Okay? You don't need to curse. This room is dark. I curse the darkness. I pray for darkness to go away. Absolutely no. Turn on the light. Because I know that there is darkness when there is no light. Darkness is the absence of light. I know wherever there is light, there can be no darkness. I understand that what determines the darkness in this room and the light is the switch. I'll go to that. I can choose that right now. I want darkness in this room because maybe I want to sleep. I don't sleep with the light. I turn it off. I want light. The switch is in your mind. The switch is in my mind. For greatness or a life of mediocrity, I want you to choose greatness. It's simply the life we're born to live, but I cannot live it for you. Get this planner on Amazon. Get this planner. Personal and Professional Transformational Success Planner by Dr. Sylvia Forchap-Likambi. At the beginning, I give you affirmations. Now, first of all, it starts with a few affirmations. Your life purpose. There may be some exercise if you don't know yet. My vision. Okay, you have a vision. You can start with your vision for the next 10 years, your vision for the next 5 years. That's it. Your vision board, put in everything that you want. In your vision board, will you see yourself becoming this year? Will you see yourself achieving? Or even in the next 10 years, that's okay. Your vision for this year, I've got my 10 years vision, my 5-year vision. So we are breaking it down. And all of my vision must definitely be in alignment with my purpose. For example, if the purpose of the eye to see, your vision will be see brightly, be the best side to this body. And every single day, every goal you set will be ensure that your eyes are seeing clearly. You don't put debt into your eyes. You protect your eyes from excessive sunlight. You protect your eyes from dust. You protect your eyes from radioactive particles. You protect your eyes from anything that's going to cause harm to it. And those are the naysayers. Those are the negative people from life in life. When you know your purpose is to thrive and fulfill your greatness, and people think you are not great, people think you are average because they still see you while you are yet the seed. They don't see the oranges in you. They don't see the greatness in you. They don't see your potential, exposed or unlocked or tapped yet. And they tend to define you as, that single mother, that unemployed, that asylum seeker, that refugee. You've got to go past these barriers. Those are the obstacles along the way. You've got to see beyond these barriers, your vision. Who are you? What are you called to do? What's your purpose here on earth? Without that vision, you cannot build your greatness. Without that vision, you cannot manifest your greatness. Because to set that foundational pillars, like I said, we are building because we know what we are building. For someone, they are building a 10-bedroom home, the foundation cannot be the same. You cannot step in and start building a foundation when you don't know what you want to build. For some, it may be a garage you are building, your foundation. What you are building, the purpose, the final product will determine that foundation. So you see what I mean, beloved. If you don't know your vision yet, and that's why you want to join my program as well. I have coaching program, I have group programs. I'll be taking some incredible women, maybe 3 times this year. I have to put this on silence. I'll be taking some incredible women to Wales 3 times this year. And about 6 people, maximum 6, 5 to 6. Just, help you, work with you, go deeper to unlock the power in you, to unlock the potential in you, to live the life you're called to live. Step out into leadership and live the life you're able to live fully, unapologetically, impacting and transforming lives. So with this now, what happens now? We go to this year vision, your vision for this year. It will always be in alignment with your purpose. Always, nothing out of your purpose. And then I go, this year, I'm grateful for. Gratitude is key. You want to step into this year with gratitude. If you don't appreciate and acknowledge your life, who you are, what you are called to be, and all of that, you will not value it. And you cannot make the most of your life. It's like you give me a present, okay? Let's assume this is a present you're giving me. Maybe it's a card, you're giving me a card to go and take maybe 1 million in the bank. I don't actually recognize, I don't appreciate, first of all, I'm not grateful for it. Am I just done? If you're not grateful for something, you don't recognize, you don't acknowledge it's what? You just don't pay there. Oh, look at what they gave me. I'm looking for a card, they just gave me a key, or I'm looking for oranges. I want to make orange juice, they're giving me a seed. What do I do with a seed? Ingratitude will not enable us to thrive because we will have the seed trap. We have present, our life, we're living in the present moment. Life is a gift. Every new day, the gift of life with so much potential, opportunities, and possibilities trapped within the life you're given as a gift. If you don't appreciate your life, if you don't wake up being grateful for your life, then you cannot maximize your life. You cannot use it. You cannot value what you have. When we value something, we are truly grateful for it and we care for it. We recognize its worth. Imagine those who are giving gifts, who love cars, a specific car that you love. You care for it. The way you care for an expensive car, a worthy car, on other words, that's worthy than something that is cheaper, is different. The way you care for diamond is different from the way you care from any metal, jewelry. The price you're worth, the price you pay for something will determine how much you recognize, acknowledge that thing, and care for it. Gratitude determines how much you recognize what is placed within your hands. Recognizing your life means you're grateful for the life you're given and for all the endless potential that's trapped within you to become all that you're created to be. So you start the year with gratitude. This year, what I was grateful for, you put it there. This year, I was grateful for, and then you say your personal goals for the year. So many people end up saying it's a lot of professional goals. They never set their personal goals. You must focus on all. Like I told you, you cannot fight in your career and then you're suffering in your personal life. It's only a matter of time. There is something in the field of personal development we call the wheel of life. I want you to imagine the wheel of a car. All right. No matter how small the car is, if the wheel is punctured, it's only a matter of time before my car stops. Perfect engine, perfect bodywork, the most expensive car in the world, whatever car you love, that's that car. A tiny little puncture, it only needs a tiny puncture. It doesn't need to be massive. Eventually, the car, you have a tire puncture, a flattened car, you cannot drive. It needs to be changed. That's what will happen when we don't prioritize every area in our life. When we prioritize only our work, our professional lives, our businesses, and we don't prioritize our personal life. You don't prioritize your spiritual development. We are spiritual beings. We are spiritual beings having a natural physical experience on this earth. We are not physical beings. The real power in us is spirit. That's why we are able to overcome the challenges of the reality because we see beyond the reality. That's why we are able to have dreams and vision because we don't work by sight, but we work by our spiritual capacity. Vision is spiritual. Vision is eternal. It's an internal mental image of your life purpose. It's an internal mental image of the ideal life you want to live, of your dream life. You dream that life because it's been placed within you. It's like an orange seed. If he were to speak all his dreams and has desire, it to become an orange tree and produce several oranges, never a mango tree, never an apple tree. So you need to set your professional goals for the year clearly. What you want to become this year. Become a better wife, a better husband, a better friend, a better mom, a better father, or the best father ever, not even better. Every year you get better, but you become the best because you cannot establish for any less. The goal is greatness because you are greatness. You're an embodiment of greatness. So you need to have that very clearly. And then it also tells you, the power of affirmation. Get used to. Positivity is not something that you choose. You can't say, oh, this, no. It's how we're designed to function. It's that you can't say, I'm going to choose, let my heart beat today or my heart doesn't beat. I'm sorry, beloved. And you see why? I think that's why God had to make this, that we don't decide if our heart will beat or not. It's autonomous. It's out of our control. Because some of us, we take our life by stopping our heart to beat. Like some of us kill ourselves by suicide, by stopping ourselves to live. So God did not want that to happen. He took control of our heartbeats. He took control of some of those vital organs that we need to function fully. So you can't tell me that you really don't want to be positive. Unfortunately, we are given the willpower to make these choices. But once we are negative, it's like you going to build a home on sand, or you're going to sow a seed on a rocky ground, or on unfertile ground, or on toxicity. You cannot. Your ground where you'll be sowing your seed of greatness is your mind. I want you to think about the mind when you think about the soil where you're going to be nurtured and established to grow and sprout into your greatness. It's in the mind. I might touch the brain, that's not really the mind. I might touch the heart. The heart is also referred to your mind, biblically, spiritually, and also scientifically in terms of psychology. That's why your mind can never be seen in the lab, but your brain can be seen. We have stuff to measure your brain and all of that. It is all governed and linked to your mind. So your mind is that strong. And conditions, they are conditions. It's like you can say, I don't like petrol. I do not like petrol. I don't like the way petrol smells. Diesel, whatever you use for your car. For a car to fulfill its purpose, for a car to drive you, manufacturer says this car takes diesel, this car takes petrol, and specific petrol or non-lead. This car takes fire or is electric. You cannot say, because I choose, I can't choose. Unlike petrol. In the same way, you can't tell me because you just like to swear. It's just a norm for you. You're gonna swear. You're giving your body, your mind, your seed, what we kill it, what we choke it, and what we leave it remain is seed forever. And the greatness in it will never sprout. And you just wonder why you're always average and mediocre. And yet, I come here to tell you, you are destined for greatness. God has given us the willpower. He didn't just want us to be robots. Robots, you control them, you say, do this, I do that. We need to be able to be responsible for our lives. So we feel the fulfillment. If I'm not responsible for something, I don't feel fulfilled. I don't take the glory because someone is just pushing me. I'm literally just doing what they say they do. It's like literally a car at the end of the day cannot say I feel fulfilled. The owner of the car feels fulfilled because it's the spirit that brings life. We are the life behind that car. The car is just, an equipment. So for you to be able to build that foundational pillar, like I said, you need to have clearly the vision, what you're gonna, what your purpose is, what your vision for this year is, in every area of your life. You can thrive in one area and fail in another. Like that puncture in that tire, it might be your health. You might be doing exceedingly well in your business, exceedingly well in your career, and then your health put tire puncture. Your mental health degrading, rock bottom. Sooner or later, you can't go to work. Sooner or later, you can't do your business. You can't think clearly. You are low, you're depressed, you can't go to work. What happens? That's a clear puncture. Inflation, the entire system, body shuts down. Or maybe a physical health. It affects the entire base, the entire body. If your spirit is intact, every other thing may fail because I say we are spirit beings. This body, the physical, the demand or the command is being governed by the mind. In fact, we know a mind that is governed by the spirit is life to the body. So it starts with the spirit. The spirit is a higher authority because we are alive, because we've got the spirit. We've got the spirit in us. And that's why we can see beyond the physical, because spiritual things are not seen by the physical eyes. Spiritual things are eternal. They don't perish. But yet we don't see them with the physical eyes. It takes faith. It takes beyond the eyes. Faith is our ability to see the end even when we are not yet there. Someone put it so well. It's taking the first staircase even when you don't see the end of it, because you know that it's leading you to where you want to be. If you know that that staircase is going to lead you to destruction, then you will not take it. You take a different staircase. So faith is seeing the end from the beginning. It's evidence, and evidence is like having the results in your hand of things not seen. Even though you have not seen it or touched it physically, it's not tangible, but you believe in it because you've envisaged it, you saw it in your mind. And is that evidence presented to you? It's substance. It has mass. It's like it's existing on this earth. Is occupying space because you've now written it down. Goals are essential. Every single day, I work for my goal to life. I get up, write down my goals. Then it has your professional goals for the year. And then now it goes to every month. This is my first month, January. You can see it's all full there. Great. Yeah, I did not write what I've accomplished. So it starts with today, this month I'm most grateful for. At the end of the month, I'm going to put the goals that I accomplished, everything I've already set out for myself. And then it goes to affirmations. You affirm. So I'm calling out what I want to see. Call out those things that are not as if they were. It's like I'm bringing what I see in my mind in picture. It's like that architect that has envisaged that 5-bedroom home is now putting it on paper. So you may hand it to the builder to go lay the foundations upon which he has to build that home in the physical realm. So this is so important. This is so important. I affirm what I need to bring forth this month. And not only this month in my life, I affirm the greatness in me. So when I step out every single day, I see beyond my challenges because I'm reminded of who I am. I'm reminded of the greatness within me, and I don't settle for any barriers or anything less. And then now, my personal goals for this month. You write them there, my professional goals for this month. We cannot ignore personal. Too often, every planner I've seen is just your goals. And what do? We always focus on our work goals, our professional goals, our business goals. I've got incredible women leaders that I have, been privileged to work with, to coach and speak to, develop some programs for them and run some programs. And some tell me when I talk to them about vision, you know what, Dr. Sylvia, I've never thought of it this way. I don't even know my vision. I don't know my purpose. How many people don't know their purpose in this life? It's countless, which is so unfortunate. So it just means that we are living a life that's not truly ours. And that's why we're either struggling, or even though we get into that job because of the financial reward, yet we feel unfulfilled. We don't feel satisfied. Money does not make you happy. Lack of money does not make you happy either, don't get me wrong. But knowing your purpose, having that money makes you the happiest person in the world because you need money to fulfill your purpose. You need money to be able to do greater work. If you want to impact 1 million, 10 million lives, if I had that, there are some people who need me to serve them in different ways financially. If I had that, I'll be able to bless them. And that's my goal, to become a millionaire as well, and a billionaire, of course. And I'm very confident that that will come to pass. It's just the norm. It's the norm to become a millionaire. Those who've become, they are no different from you and me. We can become an even billionaires. Do you see yourself becoming a billionaire? I do see myself becoming that. And I've given myself a time frame when I have to become that. What about you? Because the more money I have, the more I can achieve my life purpose. The more I can build the orphanages I want to build without relying on the government, without relying on people or charity and all of that, because I can fund those work. The more I can deliver programs, see how many women come here, they need our support because we have limited staff. Of course, we need to be able to pay them. The more people I can employ so we can reach out to more people, the more offices we can have globally, the more events we can do globally and sponsor them. So it's very important. It's very important. And now you've got your personal goal. And then at the end of the month, we have now accomplishment. We now break it down for my monthly goal so I have clarity what I want to achieve by the end of this month. And honestly, some of the things that I put for last week, by the end of last week, have been achieved, have been done. My book had to be published by the end of the first week. of January. And when you have goals governing your life, this year's my phone calls will be reduced because I want to impact millions of lives, okay? So I'm gonna do things that will reach out to massive people like this video. I could have sat here and just see one person, but now I'm doing this, it's going to more than one people. We've just had a workshop here before. We had about in total, those who joined on Zoom, those who were here, maybe about 10 women, but I could have just stopped there. But now I wanted to reach out to more than 10 women. Of course, we have the video recorded that will also go out. That's why I said I'm gonna do this live. I've got some women who want to see me. I've given each one a slot, and I said, right now, at this time, I'm not available because I'm available to I'm available to do this live broadcast and serve hundreds or even thousands out there who watch on Facebook and the diverse platforms. Please do help me share. Now it goes to your week. This is my week, the first week of January. I write the date. That was the January day, and so on and so forth. Let me just show you the recent one. And then every evening, I go back to reflect. What have I accomplished? What have I accomplished on this day? This is an example of Monday. That was Monday, the 6th of January. Okay, you cannot see clearly. I come again, I start my day gratitude. Even before I wake up, every single day, I start with being grateful for my husband. My marriage is the first in my mind. I thank God for my life. I thank God for why I'm lying in bed with him. I thank God for him. First, my life, my purpose that I'm alive on this day to serve again. I'm so grateful. I thank God for my husband. First on my list. Second on my list, my beloved and wonderful children. Amazing, gifted, and talented, I always write. Next on my list, my family, my beloved siblings. I'm so grateful for them. I've got incredible family, incredible siblings. They are awesome. Always there for me. I love them dearly. They love me dearly, unconditionally. We were brought with unconditional love. My parents, my book that I just published, the ultimate, the supreme law of gratitude, the ultimate antidote for grief, is dedicated to my mom and my dad. They brought us in that way. I'm so grateful for my family. And then friends, come after that. Then for my purpose, of course, my work, my team, my staff, every single day I told Sarah, I'm so grateful for her. She's the best staff, colleague, director you could ever dream of. Her plans, her purpose so aligns with mine and every other staff I work with in my diverse company. I thank God for them. I thank God for my business. I thank God for my finances. I thank God for my heart. It just goes on. I don't even have enough lines. But you know what? When you start your day with gratitude, you recognize how worthy you are. For people to pour love in you, for people to celebrate you, for people to be there, to serve you or to enable you to serve your purpose is nothing to be taken for granted. For God to give me life, to give me great health is nothing to be taken for granted. Yes, I do my part. I eat healthy. I do fast to cleanse my body, to develop my spiritual being and wellness. But that's not the reason why I'm thriving. It's because I'm privileged. You have people who are so fit, who are so healthy, and they've collapsed and died. I've lost so many loved ones this year. But you know what? I choose to be grateful. So when you start that day, your day like that, it's incredible. It's incredible how you step into the day, understanding that you're worthy, you're privileged to have to live life, not that you are entitled to be living. My Facebook connection has gone off. I'll wait for a while, or I'll continue. Unfortunately, they'll catch up later on. I'll be sharing the YouTube one. And then the next thing, I go on my personal goals for the week. Set up what I have to do this week. For the whole of this week with my church, we are fasting. That's one of my personal goals there, working from inside out. Thank you for joining. I was going on YouTube because I have a limited time for this broadcast, so I need to leave. So those of you in Facebook, you might have missed part of it. I'm sorry. You can catch up on my YouTube channel because I'm a woman on purpose. I've got only 24 hours. We cannot call back time. At the end of 24 hours, this day will be over. And I've got some dreams, visions, and goals to fulfill on this day. And part of this is coming to speak to you. So I go to my next goal there. That's my personal goals for the day. I start with spiritual. I work from inside out because the greatness is within you. It's revealed outside. The greatness is not out there. The potential of those oranges, of the orange seed that has several oranges is trapped within that orange seed. The orange seed doesn't go out in the external looking for greatness, looking for oranges. It's within it. When you work from inside out, you're your best. You connect with your divine creator. You connect with your soul and your soul purpose. You hear God clearly. You know His mandate for your life today. You cannot miss it. So for me, it's paramount. And this week, we are fasting in our church, so that's my first goal there. I listen. I don't speak to people early in the morning. If you call me early in the morning, I will not take my call. I need to work within me first. I mean, very early. First, I focus on me, being grateful, working within me, prayer, spiritual development, thankful. I listen to audio messages. Dr. Miles Moray is incredible. When I want to listen to my godly messages, he's the first one I go to. Or I just put the Bible. My husband and myself, we are fasting together. He's incredible. He's an incredible for spiritual development. So sometimes he's putting the Bible, or the Bible. I'm listening. Every morning I prepare food for my daughter, the one in primary school now. I used to do that for all my children. So while I'm preparing her meal, fresh meal, cooked meal in that morning, I'm listening to either the Bible, biblical, or I'm listening to my audio. I cannot replace that with talking to someone at that hour. It's important for me to feed myself, to nourish myself. So I step out completely full and I pour for my abundance. So I don't leave the day being drained. That's why I can save billions. I can save millions without running out because I'm coming with the full cup. You are getting from the overflow. I don't need any book now. I don't need any notes. I'm talking to you from the overflow because I'm spiritually connected with the divine and I'm only a vessel being used by him. I go to the next end, listen to my audiobooks, read books. That's how I read. I read a lot. I read a lot. I've got diverse books. I read personal development books. Sometimes I go through another one twice because I really need to work in that area of my life. Sometimes it's marketing, sometimes it's finance, sometimes it's leadership, sometimes it's sales and all of that. I go there. And then I've got other goals. I work a minimum 30 minutes. You don't need to spend 4 hours in the gym. If you're consistent, 30 minutes is okay. 30 minutes has been shown scientifically to be awesome for us to be fit and healthy. I put minimum because it can be above. If I go to the gym, I always do more than 30 minutes. I cannot go to the gym, take that time because by the time I get to the gym, I've already wasted in between about 20 minutes, 25 minutes going there, driving there. So I cannot do 30 minutes there. I'll always do an hour plus if I go to the gym. If I'm working out at home, when I'm so busy, I work out at home. 30 minutes is okay. I love exercising because I've got a goal as well. I'm put that out there as a goal, I'll be able to measure. Perfect. And I've got my other goals then. I pray with my family. I pray with my children. I spend minimum 30 minutes with every child of mine. Minimum, I'm talking of quality time. Sometimes I may reduce it. I spend minimum 30 minutes quality time with my husband. Minimum, it doesn't matter. And when I'm spending that time with my children, my husband, I don't take calls. I don't take calls because I know my folks. I come to my professional goals. Complete, I have to complete. We have a client whose book has to be published. We need to get it done this week. We have another book to be published. It has to be done this week. So those are just the goals for the week. 3 programs out there needs to go out by the end of this week that we are doing. So you can get access to these programs and register. And that's it. I come now to every single day. I break them down based on my weekly goals. So I need to work on any manuscript. By the end of this month, I need to read another book, Unlock Your Greatness in 7 days. I'm thinking I have another book, The Power of Perception. Like I said, all my books are almost complete. I just need to review, add a few things. So I'm just thinking in between. Should I do the perception first? Should I do the greatness first? But I think with the work I'm doing now, because the goal of this morning, I'll be looking at greatness. It might be good that I do the greatness book, Unlock Your Greatness in 7 days. Powerful, powerful, powerful. Some of the things I'm saying now will be in that book. So it means that every single day I'm going to work on that book. I will allocate daily, depending on what is priority. Yesterday I had a deadline on a program that we are running, a funded program. Everything was on finishing that. I took no calls. My sister called me. I look at that phone call right there. Sometimes I see the call coming in. I cannot stop. I've got until this time to finish that and submit this program. This is a priority. When you live your life like that, you are disciplined. You are disciplined. Without discipline, you cannot achieve your vision. There are 3 key things. You need clarity, clarity of who you want to become, clarity of what greatness is to you, clarity of your purpose, which is a vision. Priority. You set your priorities right. What are you going to do to achieve that vision? You might have a clear vision for your health and well-being. You want to become toned. You want to weigh 60 kilograms instead of 80 kilograms. That's the vision. What are your priorities? Is your priority eating food every day, or your priority is eating less food and gym every day? Your priorities are key for you to unlock your greatness. The third is discipline. Without discipline, all of this fall apart. Discipline is being able. Discipline is self-regulation, self-imposed regulation. You impose it. That I or restriction, spell the word SIR, self-imposed restrictions based on my vision, based on what I want to accomplish on my part and well-being area this year, based on the tasks I need to accomplish this year. Finish this book by the end of January 2024. I'm going to impose some restrictions to myself, imposed by me, and have to abide to them. I can't be on the phone until this certain amount of time. I can't just be on Facebook. If I have to be there right now, I'm giving you value. I'm adding value to you. I'm doing this message. When I share and leave, I'm gone. I might not check your comments later on. Pardon me. I'll do my best to come every now and again and check. But the speed, you understand the number of things I'm doing. And I'm not doing for you to come and say thank you to me. If you say thank you, that's fine. But I'm really fulfilled because I've served you. I've served you. I'm fulfilling my purpose. And that's the reward of service. It's a deep inner fulfillment we have from doing what we're called to do. If the apples were born and never had to see, then they're useless. If oranges grew and produced several oranges and they were never eaten, they will rot and they are useless. Nobody ever benefited from them. If I'm given a purpose and I know my purpose fully, I don't serve you, I'm of no use or no value. In fact, no people without purpose, if anything is not purposeful, the thing is useless. Useless is the opposite of purpose. Anything without purpose is useless. No human is useless because every human is purposeful, is born and placed on this earth to a unique purpose, very useful and valuable. And so the next thing then, when I do that, every single day I go reflect. What did I accomplish? Personal accomplishment for the day, I can track. I could tell I didn't do this today, I didn't do that today. I have to do this, and some will carry over. Some of these now, in my prioritizing my goals, I use the ABCDE by Brian Tracy. I'll go into that into details. What is the most important thing that I have to do today that will take me closer to the goals? Some things I need to dedicate. B are some things that are good to do, but they are not really fundamental. Whether I do them or not, that C is not really as important as the A. Not get done until all the A are done. Then I move to the next. So this is how I work. I come on this list and I tick, tick, tick. I don't worry because later on at the end of the day anyway, I've got to write down my accomplishment for the day. I've got to do that. My personal and professional accomplishment. And the next day, this is today's day. This is today, the things I have to do. And then it will go on at the end of the day. Did I work out as I promised to work out? There was a day that it was about 10 minutes to midnight. A day that I'm going to do 32 push-ups. While I was reviewing, it was 10 minutes to midnight. I smiled. I realized I'm not done the push-up. At 10 minutes to midnight, I took my mat right there in the corridor. I did my 32 push-ups. That's discipline. That's what I'm talking about. For you to be able to thrive in your greatness this year, which is just now. Birds don't proud or brag because they fly. They were born to fly. You were born to thrive. You were born to soar. You were born to live a purposeful life and excel in that domain. You were born to have dominion. You were born to be in authority over the part where you have authority. In fact, your purpose. So it's just a norm. But you need to be disciplined. You need to have clear vision. And we're going to set those foundational pillars. I will leave you for now. Get your materials ready, get your vision clear. We're going to build this here. We're going to build that greatness in you. If we don't know what we are building, we cannot set the foundation. In the following days, the whole of this month, we'll be unlocking your greatness, foundational pillars, building and all of that. I will be talking to you tomorrow about those foundational pillars. Foundational pillars, what we need to get straight. First of all, you have to have a clear vision, remember, of what you want to do. And then we'll have the pillars. Awesome. I'm going to leave you right now. Sarah needs me, and I have a meeting later on. Then I have to pick my son up for his appointment. Then I've got to complete my personal and professional goals for tomorrow. Spend 30 minutes with my children, quality time. We pray together, cook food for them. I'm fasting with my husband, and we spend quality time together with my husband. I've served you. I've served, I've fulfilled my purpose. I've got my spiritual time with my Heavenly Father and my family. I go to bed. My goal is to rest. If you see my eyes, I don't know if you notice it. Yes, I've not slept much this night. And the past 3 days, it's not good. It's not healthy. I'm not going to do that. My goal is to sleep minimum 6 hours. Tonight, I've got to ensure I sleep for 6 hours. Love you all. God bless you. If you've been blessed by this video, please do share. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. You kept looking at me. Why?